Missed it. Come on, get it. Got it that time. Oh, this is a serious fish. Oh, maybe not. Decent fish. Oh, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Ooh. 3-pounder, choked the popper, and that was the first cast. So yeah, y'all stick around. What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm out today by myself. Got a late start. Get it. Out here testing some electronics that I had a problem with. Thought I got it fixed. Still got a problem with it. So it's above my head. I'm gonna have to take it to Cross and have them help me diagnose what's going on. But I'm out here blind. I've been fishing blind for the last 4 days, which is good because at least I can prove to myself that I can still do it. Like I've said in many videos in the past, electronics don't put fish in the boat. What electronics do, at least for me, is it keeps me from fishing non-productive waters. And I've been going off of history the last few days, and it's been pretty good. We've had some rain, but not like we were getting. So the flows in these creeks have slowed down. So I didn't even go inside yet. I started on the outside, and I'm guessing I'm in about 4 feet of water. Let's use the Redneck depth finder. Says, yeah, about 4 feet of water. I got pads, I got buggy whips, I got cattails, I got some Kissimmee grass. There's a lot of, I think those are egrets or herons over there feeding on bait, but I didn't want to jump in there on top of them right away. I thought I'd start here on the outside. And I got that little 3-pounder, I think was on the first cast on the popper. Now, not only am I looking for running water today, I'm also looking for bluegill bedding areas. That's where the big bags are coming from right now in the tournaments. So I'm going to go after them with a square bill that looks like a bluegill. I've got my big Mega Vibe on in sprayed grass, which is the purple and blue and green flake. And we're going to go target some bigger bass than I've been catching. I'm by myself, so it doesn't matter if I catch a lot of fish. I'm targeting some bigger ones. So we'll see. Had him. I don't think I still have him. Yeah, maybe I do. Yeah, he's a little guy. Oh, I got him sideswiped. So there was one on the parpar, and then I saw some activity up here. The current is running a lot slower than it was, so I'm able to position the boat a little differently. And they wouldn't eat the top water, but they will eat the provoke. So let's do. There's a stick. That was a stick. All right, I'm in spot number 2. I've switched up my approach a little bit. I put on a hollow body frog and killer gills. I have the 6-inch jerkbait. I got a floating one out that's purple and blue, and I don't know what the name of the color is. All I know is it looks like the bluegill that are under my dock right now. And I'm going to go at these fish in scattered pads. It's a really nice mix over here. I got buggy whips, I've got pads, I've got Kissimmee grass, I've got little pockets. And if I had electronics, I'd be looking for bluegill beds. But since I don't, I'm relying on where I have seen bluegill beds in the past, hoping that they came back. I mean, typically they will bed in the same areas or very similar areas every year. I'm in 4 feet of water. If you have any kind of scanning electronics, then what you're looking for is basically a honeycomb pattern of obviously round beds. They're typically in a square or a rectangle cluster, And bluegill, I guess they're the engineers of the fish world, because they're very OCD about the alignment of their bed. So anything that looks to you like, hey, what the heck is that? That's a bluegill cluster. And I know in this little pocket, they're here most years. So I'm gonna give this spot a try, and I'm gonna work my way down, fishing in this scattered grass and pads in about 4 feet of water. So let's see if we can catch some fish. All right, guys, I just pulled up on my last spot of the morning. I've only got, well, I've been out here about an hour and a half. I've only got another 20 minutes or so to fish. First spot produced a couple fish. First one was pretty nice on top water. Since then, I've been a couple other spots. Been looking for bluegill activity. Haven't really found any yet. I got the one series garbite called a couple sticks. Caught a fishing rod. I don't think I got that on camera. On a crankbait. It was an old crappy rod. Didn't get it in the boat. That was one I lost. So a couple things. Don't forget, June 17th, next Saturday, is the 6th Bass and Burgers and BS. We hold it out of Port Hatchinall, but you can launch anywhere on the Kissimmee chain. And we fish from Safe Light, which is going to be about 6-ish to 12. And then we stop fishing, lines out at 12. And we meet back at the Port restaurant for lunch and some good times telling fish stories and just hanging out as a group. Looks like we're going to have about 20 this month. All you have to do if you want to participate is just send me an email to fishwithae@gmail.com. The link is down below in the description. And just let me know you're coming. The only reason I need that is, one, I want to put you in the captain's text chain so we can communicate while we're on the water. And two, I need to give the restaurant a heads up on how many people we're going to have at 1 o'clock, because Saturday's not a huge day for them, and we'll make sure we get it staffed up properly. So anyway, this is how I would fish if I was fishing for money this weekend, looking for bluegill activity. The rumor is that, you know, the big bags are coming out of Cyprus off of bluegill beds. 29 to 30 pounds is what it took to win tournaments last weekend. I imagine this weekend is going to be the same. I did not leave hatch today. I just didn't have a lot of time. And so yeah, this is how I would do it. I've got a vibe. I've got killer gills, popping frog, and I've got a crankback square bill and a jerkbait, both in bluegill colors. So get around bluegill, get something that looks like a bluegill in your hand, catch some fish. That's all there is to it. It's pretty easy, right? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.